Right, welcome back, everybody, and thank you so much for spending some time with me. I am very grateful. We are back in Evil Genius 2 World Domination to play the DLC content and the season pass. We have a new Evil Genius. We just wrapped up our Zalika playthrough, took over the world with her, and now we are moving on to Polar. Now, I don't know a lot about Polar. Other than that, she looks like she's half robot and prefers to be cold, would be my guess. So her ability here, I guess, is colder than ice. Cool, calm, and collected. Polar's influence on the lair causes her minions to lose morale more slowly. All right, so that's who we are going to start with. We also have a new base here. This is Icicle Point. Icicle Point Casino is the unlikely home of the warm welcome. Situated in the frozen north, this icy retreat makes for a perfect location to get away from the stress and surveillance of the modern world. Okay, so we will definitely be using this one. We had a choice of these three in the past, and we actually chose this one for our Zalika playthrough. The Montanus Jamalis, I guess. I'm not exactly sure. I probably really messed that pronunciation up, but we'll do Icicle Point. So here we go. We've got the Abomination Pack, Cabal Ingenious Items, Mechanical Minion, Oceans Campaign, Portal Pack, Rise of the Valkyrie, Team Fortress 2 Pyro. That's amazing. I love Team Fortress 2. I think the aesthetics, the character design for that and this game are very similar, and so I can see how the Pyro made his way into this game. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do a medium difficulty, standard difficulty, and we will begin. All right, here we go, everybody. All right, so pretty standard intro. Polar looks maybe less confident than Zalika did. Maybe she's younger, has more to prove. Okay, yeah, the evil genius walk. The swagger helps. I like the cane. Okay. Okay. All right, so here we go. Looks like a place to call your own is our main objective. Build an inner sanctum tile. We need to complete a side story, a couple of side stories here. But yeah, we know what we need in our base. We've got a lot of space. This is a lot of space. Oh, wow. This is so much more space than we had in our last base. Casino looks pretty big. Guess this is the entrance here. Is there a dock? How do people actually get in? Oh, that's really cool. This base is so awesome. I really like the design aesthetic for this game. I always have, and this is equally as cool as any of the other bases. Oh, that's awesome. That entrance. Looks like we've got something here. I guess you could pull a boat in there. I don't even know. I got a giant dome, radar. Now, in our last base, we had these different places where people were like driving boats onto the beach, making their way in to our island. And I'm guessing the same thing is going to be true here. So I see some different kind of walkways, frozen walkways. I'm guessing we'll have agents showing up there as well. But this base is awesome. Okay. And let's see, this is the 4th level. All right, got some gold there. Lots of real estate, so much room. 2nd level. Looks like we are on the ground floor here. Yeah, okay, so helicopter or something lands over here. Our minions run into the base, I guess. Or maybe it's a boat that shows up now. I have no idea. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, this playthrough is going to be more about exploring the DLC content and the Oceans update, the season pass, and so we probably won't do a lot of this is how you build a command center, this is how you build a barracks. If you want to walk through that, we did a playthrough with Zalika, the science evil genius, and went through and explored all of that together. So here we are. I think the first thing we're going to do is build some space for our minions. We'll build them a mess hall. We'll probably build a little vault area, maybe a little training center, and then start doing some side stories. So I'm going to do that real quick. But before I do, let's figure out where we're going to build this. What is this over here? Oh, that's interesting. So this is exterior. I wonder if we can build outside. Let me see real quick. I'm just going to grab a piece of decor. No, we cannot. We cannot build outside. That would be cool. But it looks like we've got a little bit more flexibility just in terms of circulation. We've got doors here. I'm not exactly sure where those go. Down here? Okay, so something is definitely happening here. This is that tucked away area that we saw when we were looking at the island as a whole. Then there's a door right there. Where does that go? What in the world? Does this go up? No. All right, let me see here. Is there a door on the outside? I don't see. Well, yeah, I don't know. Oh, maybe one of these doors. It's probably one of these. Okay, so we'll have to keep an eye on that as well. But I think what we'll do is, I think we'll just start building right here. We've got quite a bit of space right here to just get started. So, like I said, I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to build the necessities, and then we will get into some of this DLC content. All right, it didn't take long. I built one room, opened up the items menu, and we've already got so much stuff. We've got different kinds of beds. So here is a worker bed, simple, straightforward bed. Workers have found they sleep better if they don't have to think about it. So I guess we put in worker beds. We put in these special beds for people. I guess. Let's see. Is it more? It's a little bit more than a regular bed, but I don't see that as being a problem. So this will be our working sleeping room. Muscle minions prefer sleeping somewhere that has easy access to exercise. So we've got a bed with a bench press kind of situation going on there. Science bed looks like I don't know, some kind of chamber, isolation chamber. They said we couldn't improve on the bed. We added a green light and white noise machine. Checkmate. That's funny. Okay, so I think with this in mind, I think what we'll do is we'll build a little sleeping chamber for each of these different types. And so I'm just gonna put in a hallway here, and we will actually put the door right there, and they can go down this hall and into their assigned sleeping area. But yeah, we're gonna have different types of beds, I guess. So that's interesting. Let's see. Let's do muscle. We don't actually have any muscle minions yet, but we will. Let's see. Are we not able to build these? Let's see. No? Okay, so I was using the wrong type of room there. It's my bad. User error. User error on that one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. And we can probably give some of the space for the workers back to our muscle minions there. Okay, let's see. Just gonna tidy this up real quick. And I suppose it doesn't have to be separate, but they do need a wall. So Yeah, just give me a minute. I'm gonna make sure that we get these evenly spaced out in a room for each type of minion. Okay, so we've got our sleeping area kind of arranged here. We've got one more bed, the deception bed. There's nothing actually deceitful about the bed itself. It's perfectly comfortable, honest. Okay. The other thing I noticed, we do need lockers, and there's space heaters and air conditioning units. It really doesn't look like we need air conditioning since we're in a giant frozen block of ice. So I'm guessing we will probably need to incorporate heaters here and there throughout our space because, unlike Polar, I'm guessing the rest of the minions would prefer to have a little bit of heat. So we will make sure that they are comfortable. Let's see here. We'll confirm that. We'll get that started. I'm going to jump onto the world stage and let's see what we're looking at here. Okay, so we need to build a control room so that we can have some broadcast strength to start reaching out to the rest of the world. Oh, we've got new regions here. Okay, the North Atlantic Territory. All right, so it looks like each country also has some aquatic territory associated with it, so that's pretty cool. Okay, we'll let them get going on that. We'll speed the time up a little bit. I'm going to, I guess, jump into the control room next. And I thought I was just going to go ahead and build some of this stuff without having to dive into explaining any of it. But looks like radio repeater we had, communications array. All right, by organizing your networks more effectively, minions can increase scheme income. Okay, so let's see. This is the advanced computer. Minions working here generate the intel required to run your global operation. Okay, so we're getting we're getting intel a little earlier than we normally would, and it looks like we are increasing scheme income if we want to, and so I kind of like that because if you're playing the expanded content, you've probably already played the base game. And I think the idea here might be to try and just accelerate the. Oh, wow. What is this? Oh, this heat. Okay. I think the idea is to accelerate that time it takes to actually get ramped up to a place where you can start to do more interesting things. Not enough gold. Okay. So we're running out of gold. Maybe we just build a few of these things for now. So we'll just build 2 radio repeaters so that we can start getting some broadcast strength. Looks like we've got some heat here. We'll confirm that. We've got beds ready for all the folks that will be joining us at some point. Let's see. You should probably have a staff room. No, not a staff room. What I wanted was the mess hall. Yep, mess hall. So these guys have some place to eat. I think we will keep it over here next to the rest of the minion function, and I think we also are going to need some lockers, so we'll do that too. Yeah, I'm guessing there will probably be some of this content that is, like I said, meant to help speed the process up so that we can get into the good stuff sooner than later. So we'll just build a few eating stations there for them. We should probably jump onto the world stage once we get some broadcast strength. There we go. And no power. Of course. Of course. Gotta have power. Let's see. Let's check our side quest. Optional, collect reward. So early on, these optional side stories and quests are really helpful because they can help infuse cash into our bank account, which we definitely need early on in the game. I think we'll do power right here for now. Across from our communications room. And yeah, we'll just start building right there. Okay, let's see. What next? Side stories. We do have side stories that we need to do. So we need to recruit different minions. So we've got the technician, scientist, muscle, and then the folks that help out in the casino area. I think what I want initially is probably some technicians. Okay, so are you responsible for the state of this room? Is that computer supposed to be getting sparks? So this is all dialogue that that we saw in the Zalika playthrough as well. Polar has kind of a, I don't know if it's definitely a northern accent. I'm not sure if it's Swedish. It's somewhere in that region, which I suppose makes sense. And then our main objective we are definitely currently working on. So build inner sanctum tiles, complete some side stories. And it looks like we need to kidnap a technician. So until we have cash flow, I'll probably need to get rid of some of these awesome beds so that we can afford things like power. So we'll just sell some of these beds so that we can build some power generators and start doing some schemes on the world stage. Okay, so we've got power. We will start scouting out the regions that we need to. Let's see. We're up here. It would be funny if we scouted out areas that were really far away. So we'll do this one. We'll scout out the Australian region in the Anvil province. And we can start doing some scheming. We can kidnap our technician and do the things we need to do. Okay, so we've got plenty of power. We've got broadcast strength. I don't know if we need a vault or not. You know, I've seen people comment on the, you know, you don't necessarily need a vault, even at all, let alone in the early game. But I don't know. I kind of disagree. I feel like I want a place to gather all the gold that we will have. Not exactly sure what's happening in this hall. It's all kind of wavy and whatnot. Let's see. Where do we want to put our gold? Maybe near the front? That might be fun. Yeah, I think we'll just put a little vault right here for now. And make sure that we have space to put not enough gold to build our gold vault. Okay. Well, maybe we'll just do that much for now. Okay, and we can start doing schemes. So we will send a team. Let's see. Tartarus sauce. So this schemes always have such funny stories. So this is something about I have no idea. No idea what this is about, but we're gonna do it. And this is gonna generate. There's all sorts of stuff. Some lunatic is claiming to have an open portal to the Gratian underworld. This is, of course, nonsense. But the gold he's gathered is tribute, nothing to sniff at. Okay, so I guess we're gonna steal from this person who is convinced he found a portal to an underworld. So we're gonna do that. We need to put in some lockers, it looks like, so we can hire more minions. So we will cancel that and grab some lockers here. We've got plenty of space to do that. Yeah, we can drop some lockers in each of these rooms. Maybe. We'll start with one, see how it goes. But we should have started a scheme. All right, so the minions run out, and then where do they go? Because I don't see a helipad. Somebody... Okay, so they're gathering stuff. Don't know. I don't know where the minions go when they leave. We should probably keep an eye on that the next time we send minions out. So we'll collect a reward for hiring 6 more minions, and we will build more lockers with that money. Okay, so that's going to increase our minion capacity. I'm going to actually continue. Let's see. Was there anything food-wise that was different from in the past? Items. So we've got space heater, air conditioning unit. No, nothing new here. We could probably see how the heat is going. Click on these guys. I don't see, what is this? Comfort. Satisfied with the temperature. Okay, so nobody seems to be complaining about the temperature. Over here, these actually give off a little bit of heat. It looks like our power does too. Warm. So our power is warm. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. Huh. All right, so maybe we should drop in... We should probably drop in an air conditioning unit into our energy room and just see what that does. So if we do air conditioning and I drop that in right here, we'll confirm that. We'll see if we can get this warm tag down, because I'm guessing that's not good. See, provide a small amount of power. Yeah, I'm guessing that's not good. So we'll put in an air conditioning unit and see what happens with the heat there. Guessing it's going to go down. And these will return to normal operating procedure. Okay, so we've got power, we've got barracks, we've got a mess hall, staff room. We've got a small vault where we can... Do we have a small vault? We do, yeah. Should probably give this a little bit more room. And then have a look at the world stage so that we can capture the folks that we need to in order to move our objective along. But we'll just kind of climb our way up here in the Anvil province. So okay, so once we establish a network in this region, we'll be able to capture that technician. But we'll need a place to put them. So back into the base, and I really enjoyed having our kind of prison facility next. Okay, so this guy just snuck in. And we're the only one really that can do anything about it. So we'll run over here and see if we can't take them out. All right, here we come. So this guy's trying to sneak. Guy's trying to sneak in. It didn't take very long once we established a presence on the world stage. Oh yeah, the other thing is we've got all these boxes and things that we can sell. And I think, as is tradition, we will leave the fountain. But this is going to also help our cash flow as well. Got all these little rooms and nooks and crannies. There's another door right there. All right, I'm going to sell this stuff, and we're going to see where that door goes, because eventually we had agents in our last base just starting to come through the back door, and I couldn't figure out where they were coming from, how they were getting in. I suspected, and suspicion proved true, but yeah, we've got a lot of doors in this base that I'm not exactly sure where all the doors go. All right, so that's going to generate us quite a bit. Okay, so that goes over here. And then that connects. Where does this door go? Okay, so we've got all these different doors. I don't know. I don't know where these doors go. Oh, man. Okay, well, I guess we're going to have to do research to actually dig these out anyway. But, yeah, we got a lot of doors in this base that I have no idea where they go. Okay, well, I guess that means more traps in the long run, which I don't have an issue with. I love doing the traps. All right, so we'll build a prison real quick so that we have a place to put the people we capture from the world stage. All right, we're going to need... Okay, so already we've got some stuff here. This is the initial holding cell. This is the unpleasant holding cell. Breaks the prisoner's resolve more quickly. By replacing the mattress with one the minions have already worn out. A secure holding cell no one can escape without adequate time or preparation. Comes with a camera that informs your minions when someone manages it. So that's 10 power, 8 power, 5 power, and definitely also more expensive. I think what we're going to do is just start with the standard one. I do like the idea of using these other containment holding cells once we get down the road, but I think we'll start with that. And then the prison door. Soundproof, but not for the reason you think. Too many prisoners overhear the minions' conversations. So yeah, I think we'll do... That seems like fun. We'll put in a prison door on our prison. Okay, so we should have a place to put the minion that we are just about to capture here. So we'll launch that scheme. Dispatch minions. To begin, will not return to lair. Yes, we know that. Minions are kind of like currency. If this is your first time watching Evil Genius 2 playthroughs or playing it, yeah, minions are like currencies. You get a handful of minions each day that show up that you can then spend to do things on the world stage or turn into other types of minions. And so they're kind of like a currency. And that's why that notice popped up there. They're not coming back. You're going to send them out. They're not coming back. And we know that. So, all right, we've got a little prison area there. We should probably see about expanding our reach, broadcast strength. Need a little bit more broadcast strength. And at the same time, we need to keep an eye on the power. Power is always a nagging issue. So let's grab another couple of these power generators. Make sure things don't get too hot. I think we'll extend the room just a little bit more so we make sure we get the power we need. Okay, so I see that it's getting really hot right here. And we will drop in another air conditioner. See how that... Do we just need to do that every now and then? Feels like we probably just need to do that every now and then. And make sure there's access. We'll see what that looks like. But these are chilly. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, because we've got one here. We don't have the heat generated from the energy generators yet. Okay, well, we'll come back to this in a minute. I think we're going to be okay there. If not, we'll hang on to the air conditioner, maybe put it somewhere else. All right, there's our technician. The other thing we're going to need is an interrogation chair, which we like to call the Happy Fun Time chair because things happen in the chair that we don't like to talk about. Let's see, we can probably tuck one in over here maybe. Yes, no, not enough room. Right there. Yes, okay, so we'll do that. We'll also need a place to put biomass, I guess is what we'll say. So, yeah, we'll just put that right across the way here as well. So we will need some incinerators. Incinerator. Biomass. That will help generate energy for our facility. We'll just put 3 of them in there and call it good. Okay. Once the Happy Fun Time chair is ready, we will interrogate our prisoner. Looks like someone on the way. Yep. Okay. Escorting the prisoner. All right, this is our first step in acquiring all the different minion types. Doesn't look like much has changed in terms of interrogating folks. Okay, and we will gather up the That is not one of ours. That is not one of ours. Nice. Okay, so we're on it. We still have people. We should probably, after the technician, we should probably jump onto the world stage and snag up some muscle. Oh, here's even more. I don't know what's happening here. But I think this is a first good look at the direction that we're going to be going with this playthrough of the DLC content and the season pass for Evil Genius 2. We've got so much more. When the power went out, it said we couldn't launch submarines, and so we've got submarines, I guess, that we will be utilizing as well. But thank you so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this, please consider tickling the like and subscribe buttons so that I can continue to make these videos. It really does help out a channel like mine that's just starting and informs the Google algorithm in a much better and more efficient way. So go ahead and consider that. And like always, with each new subscription, a can of cram will be donated to a local fallout shelter. We'll see you guys in the next one, where we will continue to explore all of the awesome content this game has to offer. What is she doing? She's hitting snowballs like a baseball. Love it. Love the detail. All right, we'll see you all in the next one.